the circumstance, just realize he has the plan made for your life. Beautiful dreamer, beautiful dreamer. Hold on to the passion, and your dreams will surely come true.
Hey everybody, my name is Shakia Cook. I want to welcome you guys back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time visiting, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you go and check out my other YouTube videos that I've posted, and make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So first of all, I want to start off by saying my name is Shakia Cook, and I struggle with time management. But no, seriously. So I got a lot of questions and just a lot of people asking me different things through email, through phone calls, through social media about my time management, the flexible today and to-do booklet that I have and the planner that I have. So I wanted to do an entire YouTube video about it so that way I can help you guys out with your time management. Because I did a lot of research and different things like that to help better my own time management, and so I wanted to just make a video to help you guys and throw that out there so that way we can all be encouraged and we can all get better with our time management, because we all struggle with it in some manner or form. So first of all, I want to share the reason why I got these booklets, and let me get them for you guys. So that way you can see them. Make sure you go watch my last video, then you will see me talk about both of these. So these are my planners. But before I talk about these, I want to talk about first why I got these. And also I want to talk about reasons why time management is important, because it's so important. So I got these planners because, you know, normally I'm an on-the-go kind of person. I'm always going, and working, doing different things. Chemo treatment has really just kind of made me stationary, where, you know, a lot of days I either don't feel well or just different things like that. And so for the most part, I'm kind of a homebody now because I'm in the house so much, and it is annoying. But, well, not annoying, it's good, but at the same time, I'm just like, I want to get out, I want to do certain stuff, and a lot of times, through certain weeks, like the week after chemo treatment, that is my low count week, so I can't be, like, in crowds and different things like that, and it's draining in a lot of ways. But it's definitely made me a homebody because I'm home a lot. And so being home a lot, I've watched so much TV. I've watched TV so much to the point where there were days where I would literally watch TV all day, and I would look at the time like, oh my gosh, it's like 5 o'clock and I haven't done anything today at all, literally. And so, you know, one day I woke up because I'm so tired of being late everywhere. My friends and pretty much everyone that knows me know that I always happen to be running late or rushing to somewhere because I didn't manage my time well. And so I wanted to be better with being on time. I wanted to also make better habits with my time as far as like my sleeping patterns, eating patterns, different things like that. And I also wanted to not binge watch Netflix or Hulu all day, and, you know, have more productivity throughout my day and throughout my life in general. So I purchased these books so that way I can be better at it. And, you know, a lot of people, they're like, well, why did you purchase it? You know, different things like that. There are so many things that we invest in our life that mean nothing to us. I cannot tell you how many clothes I have bought that I can't fit anymore, or that don't fit me at all because they were too big or too small, or whatever the case may be. I've invested in so many stupid things. It's time for us to start investing in things that will better us and that are beneficial to us. So this was something that was definitely beneficial to me. And so I always feel like if you want to be better at something, or if you want to do something, invest in it. That's the best way to learn how to do it, or that's the best way to be better at it. So I wanted to be better with my time management, and so I invested in these time management books. This was only $1. This one, I believe it was like $9.99, but gosh, it's just so darn cute and just gold. And if you haven't noticed, I love everything gold from my wall, but it was one of the only ones that Target had anyway. But you can pretty much get these from anywhere. But I'll get back to these. But saying all that to say, if you really want to do something, if you're serious about doing something, invest in it. Whether it's your time, your money, your efforts, whatever the case may be. So into this, I'm investing my time, I've invested my money, and I'm investing my efforts every day into this because time management is something that I definitely want to be better at, and it's something that I just want to do better. So that is why I invested in those, and that's my story behind investing in that, because I was tired of realizing, like, oh my gosh, I'm on season 5 of Charmed within a week that I just started it, and I haven't done anything today. So I wanted to get better with my time, and so that is why I purchased those books. So next, I want to tell you guys reasons why time management is important. Some of you may think like, okay, well, I don't need to make a schedule. I don't need to plan or anything like that. So I'm going to tell you some reasons why time management is important. Number one reason why it's important is because time is limited. We only have 24 hours, and a lot of people may think that 24 hours is so much, but when you're trying to get things done, when you have goals that you want to accomplish, when you're trying to run a business or whatever the case may be, 24 hours sometimes just isn't enough. Sometimes you feel like you want so much more time. And so, time is limited. So that's the number one reason why time is important. Number two, self-discipline is valuable. When we manage our time well, that shows that we have self-discipline. If you can't manage your time, then you're not disciplined. You don't have self-discipline. If you're not managing your time, that means someone else is managing your time or something else is managing your time. So I wanted to establish more self-discipline by managing my time well, because it is valuable. It's valuable for management and just everything like that. So good time management leaves no room for procrastination. So when you effectively manage your time, you don't really procrastinate because you take your time very seriously. Okay? Number three, you can accomplish more with less effort. If I'm spreading my plans out throughout the day, then I'm not rushing to try, or I don't feel overwhelmed to try to get everything done at this particular time because I've spread everything out. So you can get more done effectively and at a more timely manner and accomplish more with less effort. With increased focus comes enhanced efficiency because you don't lose momentum. A lot of times when, we struggle with time management or we procrastinate or different things like that, we can't focus because either we're tired or we feel overwhelmed or whatever the case may be. It's hard to focus, and when it's hard to focus, we can't be efficient in whatever we're trying to do, and so we lose momentum. We get tired of doing whatever it is that we're trying to do because we feel overwhelmed and we can't focus. So when you have time management down packed, you can accomplish more with less effort and because you're focused. Number four, you can become more successful. Most people that are good with time management are very successful in their careers, or they have control over their life. When you don't have control over your time, you don't have control over your life. And so that is number four. So number five, a reason why time management is important is because it reduces stress. When you are struggling with procrastination and time management, you're always rushing somewhere or doing something or whatever the case may be, you are stressed. You feel overwhelmed. You feel rushed. There are so many things, the last minute things, they're just not good. It's not good to rush or rushing somewhere, driving somewhere, rushing somewhere, trying to turn something in, rushing just to meet a deadline, to get things done, rushing to meet a goal, whatever the case may be. Rushing, rushing, rushing. When you're rushing, you can't produce quality things. Or, you know, sometimes some people are good at it, because I can't necessarily say that though, because, you know, I used to rush and turn in papers in college and different things like that, 10-page papers in college, and they were very good papers. I would get A's and B's on my papers, but I could have done a better job. I wouldn't have had to rush. I wouldn't have had to stay up late all night long trying to finish those papers or different things like that if I had just taken the time to not procrastinate and taken the time to do it, especially when I knew that I had a 10-page paper due at the end of the semester, at the beginning of the semester, and I waited literally until the day before the paper was due. But that's a whole nother story within itself. Look at me now. All right, number 6. This is the last one. Free time is necessary. So this is also another reason why time management is important, is because free time is necessary. And I don't mean, you know, free time when you have stuff to do. I mean free time when you have accomplished your goals for the day and finished everything, and now you have free time. You need time to unwind, to relax, to just wind down from your day. You need that time. You need that time in order to get a good night's sleep and different things like that. So, you can't do that when you're always feeling like there is something that you need to do because you have failed to maximize your time. So, free time is necessary. So, those are some reasons of why time management is important. There's this one pastor. His name is Eric Thomas, also known as E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. He is amazing. Please go and check him out on YouTube. I'm going to post one of his links in the description box in this video. So make sure you look at the description box and click the link, because this video is like 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds. It's not long at all. But in this video clip, he says, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. What an amazing statement. And since I've heard that, I've tried to live my life by that saying, because, man, you know, tomorrow isn't promised. You know, although I still struggle with time management and different things like that, because there are so many clothes that I have to fold. The other night, I struggled with time management. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I struggle. And so, rather than folding clothes, I literally pushed them over in my bed and just went right to sleep. So my clothes like had one side of the bed and I had the other side of the bed. So it was really terrible. And they're still in there. So, oops. But tomorrow, there are a lot of things that I'm still trying to get a hold of to do today and not wait until tomorrow. But for the most part, I've tried to follow this thing throughout my life and try to really let it be just my mantra. Like, you know, there's no tomorrow. We only have today. I can only do things today, because I don't know if tomorrow's promised. I don't know if tomorrow's going to be here. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. So I need to get this done today. So I hope that you establish that as, you know, your goal quote in your life, because that's something that I've established as my goal quote in my life, because it's just like, you know, dang, it's so true. We don't have tomorrow. And so many of us, we say, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. I find myself saying that, I'll do that tomorrow. And either it doesn't get done or I actually do it the next day. But we don't have tomorrow. We don't know if tomorrow is promised. We only have today. A lot of opportunities that are out there, they are only out there today, not tomorrow, today. So I just want to leave you with that quote. That quote will be, the link to the video will be in the description box. So make sure you guys go and check that out. So now I am going to explain and get into this book. All right, so first I'm going to talk about this one. This is a monthly everyday planner. So it's not like a normal monthly planner where, you know, you have the boxes and the days and the months and whatnot. No. This is a planner where I can literally write out everything that I want to do in every single day. So it'll have the date of the day. So it'll, for instance, this is August 2017. This is August 11th up here, 2017. So I can write everything that I want to do that day. If I have a meeting with a friend, whatever the case may be, an appointment, whatever the case may be, I write in this planner. So this planner helps me to plan ahead. It helps me to keep everything ahead, helps me to let me know what I'm doing for this particular day and everything. So whenever someone says that they want to do something, whenever a friend wants to meet up, whenever I have an appointment, whatever the case may be, I put it in this planner. That's what this planner is for. This planner is to help me plan ahead. And also, this planner, again, it was $1 on the dollar aisle at Target. I couldn't do the little boxes that they have in the monthly planners because I write too big, first of all, and sometimes there are so many different things to write in one day, and so I needed lines. I needed space. So this is what this is for. So make sure you go and check this out. It's $1. What is $1? We spend so much on stupid stuff. Why not spend to help invest in bettering our time? So make sure you go and get this book. This book is what I use to plan ahead. Okay, so this book, I need this booklet in order to fill out this booklet. And a lot of you, yes, you can do this in your phone, and it will probably be so much easier, but I need to see it. I need to write it. I need to fill it. So I need these two books. But you also can do it in your phone. They have different apps, and you can do it right there on your calendar. Your phone will ring and everything. So make sure whatever you have to use, make sure you use it. So this booklet is a daily planner. So this booklet is kind of a monthly planner, a daily, day-to-day planner. This is a day-to-day planner, but it is an hourly planner. So I can literally write down every single day, every hour. So I will show you my example page. So this is the example of what I want every single day to look like. And this booklet is awesome because you can literally tear these days off. You can fold it in half and tear it off because this is 2 different days that you're going to be writing. So each one is 2 different days. So in this, you have a to-do. So this is everything that I want to do today. And this is today. So basically these are, okay, so I did it backwards, I'm sorry. Okay, so over here, you have the today. So this is basically every hourly, what I want to write hourly. So it's supposed to be here, but I just kind of wrote it over here. On the back of that is to do. So it's a to-do list. Sometimes I put my grocery list on there, whatever it may be. This is the to-do list, so everything I want to get done today. This is my schedule. So this will be where I write my schedule. So for instance, I wrote my schedule here. So this is my schedule. And you time it based upon your life. So I time this based upon my life. So at 4:30, I want to be up and exercising. 5 a.m., eat. 5:30, shower, dress. 6 a.m., write. 9 a.m., snack. I put food in there, I know. But basically, so it's 4:30, 5 a.m., 5:30, 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 9:30, 10, 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. So whatever your schedule is, I write it out from start to finish. What time I want to be up. Normally I try to wake up before this since, by 4:30 I'm supposed to be exercising. So I try to wake up before this, but you write out your day from start to finish. So I know what my day is going to look like every day. This planner is used because obviously I'm going to have meetings, whatever the case may be. My day is not going to look like this every single day. And so this planner helps me to plan ahead to, okay, so when I have a meeting, instead of, working on my social media at 10 o'clock, I'll be in a meeting at 10 o'clock. So it helps me to fill it in. But yes, so this one I can plan ahead because I can plan months in advance. I can plan a month, a week, whatever in advance. This one, I literally take the time out to do every single day. for me, it's the night before, because then I'll have like the set schedule. It's the night before. But, you know, there are a lot of times where I'll do it throughout the day. Just whenever I'm approaching a new day, I'll try to do it the day before. So that's what this planner is for, so I can write out hourly what I want to do every minute. And this helps me to plan out my time and prioritize my time by, okay, you know, this is what I need to get done, and this is what I want my day to look like. Because if I don't have an example or of what I want my day to look like, then, you know, my day will be all crazy. It will be all over the place. And I feel like a lot of times I won't get a lot of things that I wanted to get accomplished. Because sometimes, you know, it's crazy. We forget some of the things that we have to accomplish for that day. Like, you know, if I need to make a phone call at a certain time, or I need to make a phone call to this person, or whatever the case may be, I'll add that to the schedule. And I'll add it, gosh, I'll add it in here as well, because, you know, sometimes I forget to call people or text this person reminders. If you have like certain smartphones, you have a reminder app that you can use too. So these are awesome things that you need to invest in to be better with your time management. All right, so lastly, I want to tell you guys 7 tips for effective time management. So here are 7 tips that will help you maximize your time. This is what I'm all about right now, maximizing the time that you have and using your time wisely. So number 1 is to know your goals. Set goals for each day. A lot of us, we only set long-term goals. We only know, okay, you know, this is where I want to be in 5 years, different things like that. No, I set goals that I want to accomplish every single day. When you set short-term goals like that, that's going to help you get to those long-term goals that you have set. So I set goals every single day. On this particular day, I want to have finished this. I want to have accomplished this. And so make sure that you are setting goals for each day that you want to accomplish and finish and complete each day. Number 2, prioritize wisely. This was one of the most helpful things for me, because a lot of times I think, okay, you know, I have this whole list of things that I have to get done, and then I start to feel overwhelmed, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I have to get so much stuff done. But when I learned to prioritize my time wisely, it helped me to realize this: level of importance, level of urgency. So here's how I prioritize in my list as well. So I'll prioritize as this. Number 1, things that are important and urgent. So if it's important and urgent, I'll put a number 1 next to it in this planner. Number 2, if it's important but not urgent. So it's important, it needs to get done, but there's no time limit to where it needs to get done. Like, it needs to be done in a timely fashion, in a timely manner, but it's not you know, I need to get this done ASAP. Important and urgent is, okay, it's important and I need to get it done ASAP. Important but not urgent is, okay, this is important and I need to get it done, but I don't need to do it as soon as possible. Number 3, urgent but not important. So urgent is something that I need to do ASAP, but it's not really going to be valuable in any way, or different things like that. So I'm trying to think of an example of what could be urgent but not necessarily important. Well, for instance, okay, I can't even say that because that's important too. Okay, like most bills that you pay are extremely important. So let's say that, okay, my rent is due between the 1st and the 5th of the month. So if it's the 29th of the month, obviously paying my rent is urgent. I need to pay my rent. But at the 29th of the month before, it's not that important. Okay, maybe that was a terrible example. I'll try to think of another one. I'll write it in the description box. All right, lastly, it is number 4 of what I will put next to something in my planner. It's not urgent and it's not important. So, for instance, like, well, I don't want to say this because, you know, sometimes hanging out with friends is important, but for the most part, you know, dinners and different things like that, they're not urgent and they're not necessarily important either. So those would be like number 4 things. For instance, my number 4 things on here is TV. TV is not urgent and it's not important. It's not important for me to watch TV. It's not urgent either. So that is number 2 on tips for effective time management and how to maximize your time is to prioritize your time wisely. So I will also write that in my description box so you guys can use that as well. Number 3 for tips. Just say no. This is one of the most important things, and I should have put it for number 1 because this has been the most helpful thing. A lot of time we crowd ourselves with things to do because we don't say no to people. We don't say no to things that we really don't need to do or really shouldn't be doing in the first place. But I've learned that it's okay to say no to people. And if they're upset, then that's their response to it. But it is okay for me to say, no, I can't do that right now. Let's try another day. Or, you know what? I thought I was going to be able to do this today, and I'm sorry for canceling, but I'm going to have to say no today because I have so much to do, or I have to do this, or whatever the case may be. It's okay to say no to people. And I realize people do what they want to do. A lot of times I realized that people were getting upset with me for saying no, that I can't do this on this particular day, or, you know, I need to cancel or whatever case may be. But when it came to them, they're okay with canceling. They're okay with doing things around their schedule. So you have to do what's best for you. And sometimes what's best for you is saying no to people, whether it's family, friends, whatever the case may be. Saying no. Just say no. Make sure that you are accomplishing your goals, because people are going to be out there accomplishing their goals and still expecting you to do stuff, but you accomplish your goals. You do what's best for you first, and you say no to people if you have to. That is one of the most major things of prioritizing your time, realizing when you need to say no, when too much is too much, or when you can't do something, when you can't be somewhere, whatever the case may be. Just say no. Number 4, plan ahead. This has been one of the most helpful things to me, planning ahead. One way that I plan ahead is to either, especially in the morning, if I know I need to be somewhere in the morning, I will set out my clothes the night before. Or like today when I was going to church, one way that I was not late to church was most of the time I'll lie in bed and I'll think of what outfit I'm going to wear. So I won't spend time once I wake up trying to find an outfit, going back and forth with clothes, whatever it may be. I will literally wake up like a half an hour, 15 minutes earlier, just so I can lie in bed and think about the outfit that I'm going to wear that day if I didn't pick it out the night before, or if I didn't think of it the night before. So that is one way that I plan ahead. So number 5, eliminate distractions. This is so important also. You have to eliminate distractions. One way that I eliminate distractions is that sometimes I'll turn my phone on silent. There are times that my phone is on silent all day. My friends used to hate me for it. They knew, okay, you know, if one of my friends, he knows that if my phone, if I don't pick up his phone call or whatever the case may be, he knows to text me because I'm literally probably sitting there looking at my phone or doing something on my phone or on the computer, and I just don't see the call, but I will look at the text and see the text before I actually see the call. So that's one way that I eliminate distractions. Another way is that when I write, I used to be able to write at home. Most of the time at nighttime, I can write at home. During the day, I cannot write at home. I have to go somewhere, go to a coffee shop, wherever. Most of the time, it's always going to be a coffee shop. But I cannot write at home, and that is one way that I eliminate distractions, because these couches and just my furniture is so comfy. And then, you know, I'll start eating, going to the kitchen, doing different stuff, watching TV, looking at my phone. I just get really distracted when I'm at home, so I have to go to a coffee shop to write, because I cannot. I just get too distracted. So that is another way that you can have effective time management, is to eliminate distractions. Lastly, number 6 is to take care of yourself. Make sure you get plenty of sleep, exercise, eat right, just all the above. And I'm talking to myself as I'm saying all of these things throughout this video, because these are also things that I struggle with as well still. So it's not just you. I'm not just saying this to you. I'm saying this to myself as well. But yes, take care of yourself. You're not going to be dying. You're not going to be able to have effective time management if you're sleepy, because all you're going to be thinking about is, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, or I'm so hungry, or whatever the case may be. And so make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Make sure you are eating, exercising, getting enough sleep, all the above. Okay, guys? So I just wanted to leave that with you guys today, because I got so many questions about this and just time management in general. And I am no expert whatsoever at time management, because it's definitely something that I've struggled with and something that I still struggle with in ways. But I learned so much from reading different things about time and just watching videos and different things like that. And so I wanted to share that with you guys, because time is so important and we need to maximize every minute that we have throughout each day, every minute that we're alive. We need to maximize that. We need to not waste time on things, on people. You know, we have to be wise with our time and watch how we're using our time and what we're doing with our time. So I encourage you this week to go out, and if you don't purchase a day-to-day schedule, if you don't need to know your day from start to finish like I do, go out and purchase a planner in some form, whether you use your phone, wherever the case may be. Go out and purchase it, because it's going to be so helpful when it comes to your time management, and you're gonna need it. Okay? So I encourage you guys this week to go out and buy it. Make sure that you are using the time that you have wisely. Make sure that you are maximizing the time that you have and being effective with your time, because your time, how you use your time, what you do with your time, is going to benefit your future, or it's not going to benefit your future, but it's going to determine how far you go and where you go in your future and in your destiny. So make sure that you are using your time wisely and just, like I said, maximizing your time. Make sure that you go and check out the video of Eric Thomas in the description, which is right below. Go and check out that. It's like a 40-second video, so make sure you go and check that out. Also, if you like the song that you heard at the beginning, go and check that song out. Make sure you click the link below as well. Follow me on social media. There are a lot of things that I post on social media that I can't necessarily post on my YouTube page, so I post them on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all the above. So make sure that you guys go and follow me on social media. All of those links are in my bio, and also the names and different things, whatever the social media names, they're all in the description box below. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video with somebody that needs help with their time management. I wish that I had videos like this, or, had someone share a video with me like this when I was in high school, when I was in college, even, last year, whatever the case may be. So, somebody that is struggling with time management, you may not even know that they're struggling with time management. Just make sure that you share this video with someone. Make sure that you subscribe to my video. And thank you so much for joining me today. Please go out and buy your planners. And I cannot wait to get emails or texts, messages on social media, whatever. I cannot wait to get those, to hear all about this week and how great you guys did with your time management, how you used your time wisely. That's what I want to know. That's what I want you guys to send me. I want you to send me one way that you changed your time and how you use your time this week. One way. So make sure you guys send me that. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.
Don't ever forget that there is a purpose.